Hey everybody, it's me, Dan Sexton, Mr. Excitement, and I'm glad you could join me for this first section of Home Buying 101. What I'm about to cover in the next set of videos is the market, the real estate market, the rental market, and the mortgage market, and how that has changed over 2022. Here it is, spring of 2023, and boy has things changed quite a bit. As we know, in 2022 the market was crazy. Homes were selling like crazy, home values were skyrocketing, multiple offers left and right. Well, we've had a little bit of change in the market, and let me cover that right now. Okay, so let's talk currently about the housing market. And again, this is as of April of 2023. So I'm going to put up a busy chart here. I apologize for that. But a couple things you need to be aware of is currently, what are homes selling for currently? And basically they're selling for, on an average in the DFW area for $400,000, $399,900. Last year they were averaging around $430,000 at this same time last year. The month supply of inventory right now is at 2.1 months supply of inventory, whereas last year we were looking at about 1.2. So a little bit means there's a few more homes on the market available. One of the big ones that I see right now is last year this time the days on market was averaging around 6 days. 6 days and they were gone. Right now we're averaging around 22 days on the market. So as you can see, homes are sitting a little longer. And of course, the price per square foot last year was over about $210,000. Right now we're averaging around $197,000. So as you can see, the market's softening just a little bit, but I still think you're going to see your values still stay strong. So, and it's still pretty competitive out there. Only 22 days on the market, and we're still only sitting at 2.1 months of inventory. So there's still not a lot of homes, still a lot of competition, and home values are still pretty high. So, but let me go on now to what the rental market is showing us. Okay, so let's talk about the current rental market in the DFW area as of, again, this spring. The current market rate for a 2-bedroom apartment or townhome or condo is floating in at around $1,947 per month. That's a 2-bedroom living unit. Now, if you look at the price of a studio, it's gone up. You can see the uptick down here where the studio price is at about $1,510. So, you know, the studios are just as much as almost a 2-bedroom apartment right now. So let's now talk a little bit about the mortgage market. Okay, so let's talk about the final thing about the market, and that is the mortgage market. And I'm about to show you a really ugly chart, and it's kind of affected a lot of people here recently. This is the current mortgage chart. As you can see, it has looks like a mountain that we're about to climb. It went from the early or late 3s, 3-point somethings. Now we're in the 6s to sometimes in the 7%. That's a big impact to people. But there's a good old saying that I like to use, and that is, you marry the house and you date the rate. You can always refinance when the rates get a little bit better and get out of it. You don't want to risk losing a house. So, you know, if I was to look at last year, the average home in Carrollton, 2,500 square foot home sold for $487,000. And this time last year, interest rate was actually at 5. That would have put your principal and interest payment at $2,115. If you go to this year, even though prices might have come down for that 2,500 square foot house in Carrollton to $440,000, but at 6.43% interest, your principal and interest is up almost $100 more at $2,209. So as you see, interest rate plays a big role. You know, with the economy the way it is, we're hoping that once things settle out, that interest rates will start to come down. Also understand that actually a 6% interest rate is still an amazing interest rate. I remember back in my early days, we were looking at 12 to 16% interest rates on a mortgage. That is kind of crazy. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the market series. Now we're going to go on to the next video.